So, the danger to kids of going back to school. The Icelandic study, we have not found a single instance of a child infecting parents. Whoa! Iceland! Children do not appear to be drivers of transmission. Teachers are far more likely to spread COVID than children, says leading scientists, as figures show just 1 in 10,000 schools have been hit by outbreaks. Wow, 1 in 10,000 schools. It's time to return to normal. New study shows a majority of new coronavirus cases are transmitted in the home. So when you're close to people in a, not too much fresh air environment, that's where it seems to be transmitted. And probably to the parent, to the child. Local officials, reports of COVID surge in infants are false. You mean complete lie, like false? Wow. More media lies and junk science. Half of U.S. voters believe COVID-19 as deadly for kids as the elderly and those with preconditions. Can you believe it? Wow. Half of U.S. voters are tricked. That's how good their media is. Their hypno-media, the mainstream mediocrity. Unhinged Wisconsin teachers plant fake tombstones to represent kids dying if schools are reopened in a state with 0 COVID deaths under the age of 19. It says, here lies a 3rd grade student from Green Bay who caught COVID at school. Well, an imaginary tombstone. Imagine, these are teaching your kids. New Jersey State Teachers Union demands weekly COVID tests, door-to-door mandatory face mask for all students. 83% of LA teachers vote to stay closed in fall. Will not open unless charter schools and police are defunded. Wow. Well, listen, simple solution. Those teachers who are youthful and not in danger should go back, and those teachers who are worried should be given early retirement. And then let the subs come in full time, right? If you think you're in a danger zone, you shouldn't stop the whole world who aren't from going back. So take early retirement. Don't stop everybody because an oldster insists on going back, but it's too dangerous. So nobody goes back. Jeez. Seth Meyers declares Trump supporters sociopathic for wanting children to return to school. Wow. No deaths. Okay. 1 in 10,000. Jesus. And this guy's calling people sociopaths. Wow. He thinks that it'll help the economy, and thus his re-election is the reason that he wants to send them back to school. Great reason to be against. That's what he thinks. Silent spreaders of COVID-19, kids who seem healthy may be more contagious. Oh, another hoax concern. After we've heard so much about the trial results, right? And now these guys are saying, oh, but our theory says maybe. The results show not, but our theory says maybe. Watch Anderson Cooper taunts Trump with baby talk. Oh, he won out of the womb. Jesus. Bette Midler calls Trump a murderer, stupid, callous, uncaring, says, I can't stop crying. I guess her shrink should give her better meds. Natalie Maines and the chick says Trump handling of pandemic, 2nd-degree murder. Oh, if only she had spoken up at the time and told us how to do it better, right? All these people accusing Trump of murder, not one of them spoke up with their superior strategy of coping with it. Bass claims 154,000 are dead from COVID-19 because we have a president who really doesn't care. Jesus, who is this? Breakfast Club radio show. Anyway, all these people who didn't speak up with their better way of doing stuff at the time. God. Pelosi calls COVID-19 the Trump virus, says it's evident thousands of Americans have died because of his response. And of course, what was hers at the time? Let's get out of Chinatown and party. Don't you just hate the guys who criticize and minimize the other guys whose enterprise has made them rise above the guys who criticize?